Chandra, and welcome to your flow. Today we will start at the top of the mat with the toes together and the heels apart. Inhale deeply as you reach your hands up to the sky, stretching the spine nice and long. And on the exhale, we're going to hinge from the waist, flat back as you fold forward, giving a generous bend in the knees. You can bring your hands to grip the opposite elbows and let the head hang heavy. We'll rock back and forth a few times, just opening up the low back, the shoulders, the hamstrings. On the next inhale, place your hands on your shins and halfway lift, stretching the crown of the head perpendicular to the legs. And then on the exhale, we're going to come down into a tabletop pose. So on your hands and knees, your hands are going to be beneath your shoulders, your knees are going to be beneath your hips. On the inhale, we're going to tuck the tail, or reach the tailbone up, chest out, head gazes up as you inhale into cow. And exhale into cat, pushing the ground away, rounding through the spine and looking down towards the navel. Inhale, bring the chest out, looking up, and exhale back into cat pose. One more round, inhale, cow. Rotate tailbone up. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under as you round the spine, pushing the ground away. Come to neutral tabletop position. Behind you, bring your toes together and spread your knees a little farther apart as we push back to a wide-legged child's pose. So this will be opening up the shoulders and the chest and the hips. As we breathe here for 3 breaths. 1, 2, and 3. On the next inhale, we'll come forward and then all the way down onto your stomach. So you're lying down. We're going to take a chest opener here, starting with the right side. So your hands are going to be sort of in a cactus at 90-degree angles. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to roll the body without moving the arms onto the right side. You can use your left hand to gently push against the floor as you stretch open the right pectoral muscle. 3 breaths here. 1, resting the head on the ground. 2, and 3. Coming back to center, place the left hand with your arm at a 90-degree angle, flat on the floor. This time we're going to roll the body onto the left side to stretch open that left chest muscle, using the right hand to push deeper into the stretch for a count of 3 breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Coming back to center. Let's go ahead and reach the arms backwards, and we're going to flex the back as you lift the legs off the ground. Your arms are up as well. So this is using some back muscles that'll strengthen to help protect your spine. One more breath here, and release. Lay your head on the ground. We're gonna do 3 of those. Okay, so another locust pose on the inhale. Feet go up, legs up, arms back, reaching towards your toes. 1, 2, try to go a little higher. And 3. On the exhale, coming back way down. Last one. Inhale, opening up that chest forward, gazing straight ahead. Feet are lifted. 2 and 3. Back down. We're going to go ahead and take our first vinyasa of the day. So putting the hands underneath the shoulders, let's press up into our Sphinx pose. And then you can flip the toes under and push into downward facing dog. This is our first down dog, so let's paddle the feet out, stretch, open those calves, just get some mobility in the body. Maybe you're doing this early in the morning like me, and you just need to warm up all the joints and muscles. On the inhale, let's lift the right leg up to the sky. And on the exhale, we're going to bring it between the hands, and you can walk it up if you need to. Move the left foot at a 90-degree angle. The feet are still in alignment, just perpendicular to each other. On the inhale, windmill the hands up, and then bend in that front knee for warrior 2, looking towards the front hand. Hold here for 3 breaths. 1. Try to bend deeper in that front knee, moving the knee out to use your glutes. 2, shoulders down and away from the ears as you roll the scapulae down the spine. And 3. We're gonna flip the right hand facing upwards and reverse our warrior as we bring that right hand overhead for a big side body stretch. Still bending into that front knee, don't forget about it. Looking up at the top hand, 3 breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Let's come to our warrior and circle the hands down as we come all the way to the floor. Pushing back up into baby cobra. And flip the toes under into downward facing dog. Just a breath here to recuperate. We're going to inhale the left leg up, and then on the exhale, we're going to place it between the hands or walk it between the hands. The right foot this time goes at a 90-degree angle, same line. And let's come up into warrior 2, left side. Looking towards that front hand, bending generously into the front leg, while also remembering to place lots of weight in the back leg as well. So equal weight distribution between the 2 feet. 2 and 3. Flip the front hand facing up, and let's open up that side body stretch for our reversed warrior. 3 breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Coming back into our warrior 2. Cycle the arms down as we bring our bodies all the way down to the ground. On our inhale, we baby cobra. So a little bit of some spinal flexion here. And then push back on the exhale into your down dog. Take some deep breaths here. We're gonna take some hip openers next. Inhale the right leg up. And as you exhale, bend the knee and then bring that right knee behind your right wrist. And try to place your ankle across towards your left wrist. So it's kind of going across. You're going to go ahead and come all the way down into your pigeon pose, right side. You can stay up like this, or you can lower to your forearms, or all the way to the ground. Take 3 deep breaths here. 1, 2, and 3. Inhale, let's come up. We're going to flip the back toe under so that we can come into our plank position. Let's hold here for 3 breaths. Active quads, active abdominals. 1, 2, don't drop the hips, and 3. Let's lower all the way down. Inhale for baby cobra. Flip the toes under, exhale, down dog. Let's inhale this time, the left leg goes up, bend the knee. We're gonna bring that knee behind the left wrist and place the foot in line with the right hand. Again, coming down into our pigeon posture that you took on the other side. So if you stayed up, you can stay up. Take your forearms or lie all the way down for 3 breaths here. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, on the inhale, let's come back up. Put the leg back, plank posture. Tense up the core. 1. Thighs are moving in towards each other. 2. And 3. Good. Let's lower all the way down to our bellies. Inhale for that baby cobra. And then exhale to downward facing dog. We're going to go ahead, place the knees on the mat. We're going to turn over into a supine or lying position on your back. With your feet up above you, you're going to grab a hold of either the big toes or the outside of the feet or the insides of the feet, whatever makes you most comfortable. You're going to pull the knees in towards your armpits, and we're going to rock back and forth a few times in Happy Baby. This is an excellent hip opener and a low back release. And it's also kind of fun. And if you fall over, you can just come back to center. So rock, rock, rock. Have some fun with it. Okay, let's right back up to center. Let's put the feet directly above us. And we're going to come into plow pose. So you can use your hands to push back as you bring your hips and knees up over. So your feet are over your head. You can take a bind behind your back. So if you would like to, you can grip your hands together. Try to stack your hips underneath your shoulders. And you can either keep your toes flexed or pointed. We'll hold here for 3 breaths. If this is not accessible to you, you can just stay lying on your mat or continue Happy Baby. 1, 2, and 3. Slowly start, undo your bind, and then roll your spine onto the mat. We're gonna hug the knees into the chest and release into Shavasana. We will relax here for about 1 minute. So just close your eyes and focus on letting go of any tension and any stress. Yourself being supported by the weight. Feel your weight being supported by the floor beneath you. start to take some deeper breaths. Feeling your lungs expand as you inhale deeply. And exhale with a sigh. Let's start to add some movement to the hands, the feet, rolling the ankles and the wrists, taking a big stretch overhead if you like. Rolling over onto one side of your body, resting your head on your arm, and using the other hand to push off of the floor as we come into a comfortable seated position. You are also happy to remain in your Shavasana for as long as you like. Thank you so much